Hey everyone, I hope you're all having a good night. I am having a good night. We watched a little bit of, what's it called? The one with Tim Allen in it. What's it called? Last Man Standing. Yes, thank you. Last Man Standing. We watched a little bit of Last Man Standing. And now I'm here just to talk about what's going on in southern Utah this weekend. And hopefully we will see some sunshine. There's been a lot of clouds and rain lately here. So hopefully the sun will make its way out this weekend. I think it's supposed to a little bit maybe tomorrow. And then hopefully it will stick around for a while because I miss it. So thank you all for joining. Looks like people are getting on. Thank you, Realtor Chantel, for sharing on Facebook. If you guys like what you're listening to, then you can share on Facebook as well, or on Twitter, or with specific followers. Basically, I'm Sierra with SouthernUtahAttractions.com. I talk about everything that's going on in Southern Utah. And today we're specifically going to talk about what's going on this weekend. I usually will do periscopes on Thursday nights, and they're usually always at 8:30. There's been an exception the last 2 Thursdays because we've had holidays. We had Christmas and then New Year's Eve, and so I did do a periscope last Wednesday to try and make up for the missing of the Thursday because of New Year's Eve, but we should be back on schedule now that the holidays are over. So anyways, let's get started and talk about what's happening in southern Utah this weekend. So tomorrow there is story time at the Washington Library, and that's at 10:30. And then there's a free concert at the St. George Tabernacle at 7 p.m. And then Off the Cuff Comedy, it's in Cedar City. They have a comedy night at 10 o'clock. That sounds really fun. It's just improv comedy. Hi, Tanner. And that would be a lot of fun to go to. That's on Friday night. And then it looks like, I'm out of order a little bit, but at 11 a.m. on Friday, so we're jumping back to the morning, there's the Moms and Tots playtime at the Hurricane Library. And then also there's toddler time at 11 at the St. George Library. So depending on if you are in Hurricane or St. George, you can get both of those at 11. Yes, story time with the granddaughters would be really fun. They would love that. I loved story time when I was little. On Saturday, there's the year-round farmers market in Cedar City from 9 to noon. And then there's the Tuacahn Saturday market from 9 to 1. Hopefully there's no rain for you for those 2 farmers markets so you can get there with a little bit of sunshine. From 9:30 to 3, there's a guided snowshoe hike, which sounds really fun. That's in Cedar City, and you meet at the Iron County Visitor Center. It's on Main Street. That would be really fun to go to. And then there's also Tai Chi at the Santa Clara Library. That's free, and my aunt went to that once and she said it was a lot of fun. And then at noon there's another free concert at the St. George Tabernacle. And then 2 o'clock on Saturday there's a movie matinee at the St. George Library. That would be really fun to take your kids to. It would be weird if Realtor Chantel said, would be weird if the snowshoe thing was in St. George. That would be weird. I don't want snow in St. George. It can stay in Cedar City. And then they're on Saturday night. This would be a really fun thing to go with your friends or with your family. There's going to be a tailgate party at SUU. That will be in the Sharwin Smith Ballroom on campus. And that's from 5:30 to 6:30, and that's free. And I believe they have like bounce houses and games for your kids, and then of course a lot of yummy food. And then after that, you can head over to the men's basketball game at SUU at 7 o'clock, and they're playing Northern Arizona. So that would be a lot of fun, a fun night with your family or your friends if you want to go support SUU's basketball team. So that is what is happening this weekend. It's kind of slowed down now that the holidays are over. There's not as much happening, but that just gives you more chances to go see things that you didn't get to do during the holidays because you were so busy. No, there is no basketball for DSU this weekend, but I believe there is next weekend. So we'll skip this weekend, or you can head up to Cedar City and go to SUU. So anyway, thank you for watching. If I've missed anything, feel free to hurry and comment before we end, or you can comment on the blog post, southernutahattractions.com. All of this will be posted on the blog tomorrow morning, so you can refer to it throughout your weekend. And I hope you all enjoy your weekend. We'll talk to you later. Bye.